Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Richard Core Kenobi here, and
thank you all so much.
300 subscribers. Thank you all so much. I just got back from watching Deadpool like an hour ago. Well, I had to do other things after I saw the movie, but I got done watching Deadpool at 4. And yes, I'm going to be doing a review as celebration for it. I will have it up later tonight. And I will be doing I'm going to be doing a non and spoiler. Like, I'm going to be doing non-spoilers and spoilers in one video instead of just making two separate videos. But guys, thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I've been doing this for 4 years. Yes, for those of you new subscribers, I've been doing this for 4 years, and that's a long time. I started this 4 years ago after high school. I remember when I first made my official video back in my old room, which hopefully I'll be getting back to, because don't worry, you won't see me in this room for long, because I know some of you older subscribers must, like me, you must miss my old setup, which I will have my old room back. And it'll be mine and Mrs. Kenobi's in the next couple of years, but that's beside the point. 2 years, actually. But that's beside the point. My point is that you guys have made me the happiest YouTuber I could ever be, because, as I said back 4 years ago when I started this, I never thought it would go anywhere. I never suspected for one moment that, you know, maybe I'm gonna be something. I'm gonna be this guy who does reactions, because back then the reactions weren't as big as they are now, because for those of you newer people, reactions are common now, but they weren't as common back then when I started. And back then, I did everything, and you can even go look up some of my older videos if you so choose to, and actually, I've got a little bit of surprise for y'all, but I'll get to that later. Anyway, so I did everything back then. I did reviews, I did my first look at of Superpowered Beatdown, my White Ranger versus Scorpion, and that got so much attention. It got over 1,000 views. Like, my first ever highest rated video was when I made a birthday tribute to my best friend, and the man who inspired me to do this, and the man who made this all happen, Mr. Sean Long. Now, you can go subscribe to his channel. He does great toy reviews. He's an amazing guy. He's like a brother to me, and he's just amazing. But I did dance videos. Yes, I did dancing back then. I know. Could you imagine me? I did unboxings. I just did anything that I just was throwing in the dark. I would throw a dart and I see what stuck, you know. But mainly the look-ats and were the main things that got me to keep going, because I loved talking in depth about the characters who I think would win. Like, my most popular ones, still to this day, were White Ranger versus Scorpion and Master Chief versus Captain America. Yeah, those two. And then after that, in 2014, it was a big year for me. I remember when I first hit 75 subscribers. 75. That was big. At the end of the year, at the end of 2013, I had almost 70 subscribers. And then the next year, it was like 80. Last year, I finally broke 100 and 200 in 1 year. That's crazy. I never would have thought I would do that. That was just amazing. And now, the beginning of 2016, February, one day before Valentine's Day, I break 300. I reached 300. Just thank you all so much. And as I said, I started off like you guys, you know. I knew that YouTube to me is a hobby. If it has to become a job in the future, it'll be my job. I'll get paid for it, but I suspect it's not going to be easy. But the point is, I've been doing this for 4 years, and I've never, ever had monetization to where I could get paid for doing these. Like, every time you guys watched, I get paid. I would have ads pop up on my videos. I get paid. But you see the point here? I've been doing this for so long, I've never considered doing that. Even, I'm 20 years old. I've been out of high school for 4 years now. I will get a job soon, don't worry. But if I had to pick a job that I would want to do for the rest of my life, it's this. Because I love this. I love entertaining you guys. I love making videos for you guys. I mean, even as a B or C list reactor, even though I don't have the corner, I still love doing videos for you guys. You know, I mean, it's an honor. Now, shout-outs, because we got to get some shout-outs. Of course, I want to thank, even though I know you guys are probably still wondering, and believe me, I've been wondering this myself, but I assume he'll be back. Where is my, a big shout out goes to my editor Clementine, wherever he is. Clem, if you're watching this, thank you for making the end of 2015 a great year, and thank you for getting me noticed. Clem made the end of 2015 for this channel a great year. When he approached me to do, if he could edit my MLP reviews, and again, I thought it was time to have some help. And again, out of the kindness of his heart, he doesn't do this for money. He does this because he just wants to. And he's a good friend. He's a great friend. And y'all should just go subscribe to his channel if you want to see what he's all about. And I honestly couldn't have gotten, this channel wouldn't have gotten towards the end of 2015 if it wasn't for him. You know, and you can bet, because as of today, I should say a couple weeks ago, it was announced that MLP Season 6 will be coming in May. That is 3 months from now. So you can bet me and Clem are going to get back to it. Yes, the MLP reviews will be coming back. And me and Clem will have fun doing them. And another shout out. I already mentioned Sean Long, but I think 4 or 5 people that I want to thank. There are so many of you guys I want to thank. But let's get to the main 6 or 7. The first one is my best friend, new closest friend, is Duo Dreamer. Now, I've been a fan of his for quite some time, actually. I've been a fan of his for 3 years, and last year when he and me I reached out to him, we contacted each other, he subscribed to he loved my content, you know, and then quickly after that, we both became good friends, best friends. Him and his son, his family, they just loved me. Him and his son even gave a little shout out to me on their Pokemon vs. Digimon Death Battle reaction. I thought that was adorable. We actually did speak to each other on a personal level. And he's just a great friend. He and me are just really close. And honestly, just like Sean and many of my closest friends, he's like another big brother to me. You know, so I appreciate him for just supporting me and not only being a subscriber to me, but being my best friend. And Duo, if you're watching this, you are the best friend I've ever had, man. Thank you. Just thank you. Second one is a man who needs no introductions, because he's been supporting me and I've been supporting him back and forth, and we both do the same thing. We both have this same format where we do. Now, it's not copying, but we both just do it. But anyway, whatever the case, that man is Reckless Rich. Reckless Rich is probably I would like to consider him a good friend, because he is a good friend, because every video I have, he tells me how great he loved it. He compliments me. I mean, hell, he's never too busy. The guy's never too busy to just tell me how much how much he loves my videos, and I do the same thing. I mean, hell, him and Duo were when I released a tribute video to my wonderful girlfriend, him and Duo were probably the 2 people who really just loved it, among all of you others. But Reckless Rich has continued to be a great supporter of this channel and a good friend. And and for him, that's just it. He's a great friend. There's nothing more I can say about the dude. And if you want to go watch his stuff in the same way I do this, then go for it. Thank you, Rich. Just thank you. Next one, another close friend of mine, and who's now my other best friend, Anthony Knight. Anthony Knight, my friend. Words can't describe how much me and Anthony are close, you know, and him and me, he's like an A-list reactor, and I'm a B-list, and that's, we did our first review last year, our first collaboration, and it was great to do it, really was, and hopefully me and him will come back and do more, but he is just a great reactor, and he has been able, and even though now he has a copyright strike, he's getting through it. Him and me, we both do we both do things like this because we love to do them. We don't choose to be reactors just to get in on it. We do it because we love it. We both do it for our girlfriends, our loved ones, etc., etc. And for that, Anthony, he's like a brother, man. I mean, I love him. I love Duo. I love Rich. I love you, Anthony. I love you all. I love Sean. All of you. I love. And the last two, and the last three are Xavier Ford, Potterbrony, who, again, he's amazing. Just an amazing brony on a personal level. Me and him, we're both proud to do our reviews / reactions to MLP. Go check out his channel, Potterbrony82. I've always been a big fan of his work. I respect him, and even though we don't talk, I still consider him a good friend. And lastly, but I will say, all of you new subscribers, like the Toxic, all of you are great friends to me, because that's, at the end of the day, that's what you are. And the last one is Ian Kane. Ian Kane is also like Reckless Rich. He's been supporting my videos non-stop. He's always somewhere to leave a nice, generous comment, and I thank him so much for it. And that's it. But I've got more shout-outs to give. All of you, all 300 of you, all the rest of 200 of you, because that's the thing. At the end of the day, the reason I don't write everyone's names down who subscribed to my channel, it's not because I'm lazy, it's not because I'm selfish, it's because if I'm going to give shout-outs every time I reach something like this, I prefer to just thank all of you, because all of you make this wonderful for me, and that's just it. I love you all so much for this, and I thank you all. This has been a great honor, and I will continue to do great work like this. I'm not in it for the money, I'm not in it for the subs, I'm not in it for the views, I'm in it because I love doing this. I will always love doing this because it's my passion, it's my life, it's what I live for, it's what I do for y'all, you know. And since we hit 300 subs, now I'm hoping to have an intro. Yes, you heard me, an intro. Now then, if you... Oh, also, one last shout out, I should probably say, is Xenosayan. Good man. Go check out his channel. But anyway, I'm thinking about creating an intro. Yes, an intro you will see every time my videos pop up, but that's the thing. Since my editor Clem is attending to his personal business, but he will be back, I need your help. If you guys want to create an intro for me, then let me know. I'll make a separate video and I'll tell you what you need. But there will be an intro. I hope there will be an intro, because I'd rather just have it, because I've always wanted a YouTube intro, but we'll get into that later. And lastly, the surprise for you guys is that I will be redoing one of my old videos from 2 years ago, and I won't tell you what it is, but I hope you guys love it. So, yeah, guys, thank you all so much. This is such a great honor, and I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me. Literally, I can't. There's in no way, shape, or form I could thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. Because at the end of the day, you guys are the backbone and the blood of this channel. And you will always be. I will never take you all for granted. So, yeah, guys, that's about it. Thank you again for this huge honor 300 subscribers. I hope we get to my goal right now. I would probably say is to get past 3,000 subs, somewhere among the 1,000 digits. But for now, I really hope one day I can get to 900 subscribers, because that would mean a lot. But until then, guys, this is Richard Cora Kenobi, always saying, may the Force be with you. Thank you all so much. Good night.